Hello everyone and welcome to the Indie Scene. My name is H.J. Tenchi and today we'll be taking an early look at Legend of Dungeon by Robot Loves Kitty. Legend of Dungeon is a 1 to 4 player local co-op hack and slash game with heavy roguelike elements. This means a large randomized dungeon where the floors, enemies, loot, and even music changes every playthrough. Your quest is to make it through all the traps and enemies to find the legendary treasure found on the 26th floor. Since this is an alpha version of the game, gameplay may change upon release for PC, Mac, and Linux, with Android and Ooo Yah ports coming soon. Ooo Yah is a video game console that runs its own version of the Android operating system. And as you immediately see, not only is the music really cool, as you see already that it's, while I was speaking, the changing dynamically, but the graphic style is really cool and very unique. You'll see even behind my character, the lantern is giving off dynamic shadows, which is something that you don't see a whole heck of a lot. And if we go up there and pick up our lantern, it'll illustrate it even more. Not only making shadows off of the tables, but the NPCs and myself. Graphics aside and sound aside, even as amazing as they are, I really think that it's awesome that it shows that for those of you that added in a lot of money to the Kickstarters, you were rewarded with individual characters that everybody's going to not only see, but enjoy. I think they're really cool characters. Our Sultan of Coffee and our good friend over here, Benjamin Gifford. I'm not really sure who the Gimli guy is right here, but he's really cool. And my axe. We also have our music designer right here, David, and also our character designer, Sebastian, and the chef, who's going to tell us that the legend has it. There is a treasure on the 26th floor. So, enough silly sallies. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Going into the restroom, we'll randomly change your characters. Now we're a red-headed girl. We can jump back in. We'll turn into just a brown-haired guy, or purple-haired, actually. Okay. Alright, so kind of like a zombie-looking girl almost. Very pale skin. Okay, you know what? Generic guy, you're too generic. Okay, you're pretty cool looking. Let's go on with you. From what I can tell, it's just a cosmetic change, but there's nothing wrong with that. I actually really enjoy it. So we're going to go on into our first randomized part of the dungeon. We're going to fight some bats. Bats are one of the easier enemies to fight. They are very telegraphed, their attacks. They come in an angle, and you just pop right them in the face. Wow, lots of loot right off the bat. From what I can tell, the money is just for score. There may be an in-game shop later on, but at the moment right now there is nothing to use the money on. From what I can tell, it's just score. And you'll see in the bottom left our stats. So we have 94 of 100 max health. 94 is our current health, 100 being the max. We have 1 on our little sword icon, which is range, I'm pretty sure, plus 20 damage. So we have 20 damage every time we hit. 0 for our shield, which is our armor or defense. And then 9 of 20 our current experience to where we need to be for our level. And then our money right underneath. Now, statistics and original gameplay mechanics aside, one of the cooler things about this game is the fact that everything's a secret. There are switches, there are pressure plates, there are just secrets abound everywhere. So as you can see, these stones came out, and we were able to get some of the money because of that switch we hit. The stones are going to slowly move away. And then, let's go in this way. Okay, so this will be our stairs to our second floor. Every floor we go down is going to get harder and harder, so sometimes there's actually an incentive to not necessarily go down immediately. Also, showing off the graphic style again. So cool. I really love the shadows the characters make. And we've also found a safari hat of protection, which is going to go ahead and give us 2 armor. And plus, we're going to look awesome. We're going to look like Monkey D. Luffy a little bit. So, you know what? Let's head on down. It's a little ballsy to go down immediately. The last playthrough I played off camera, actually, pretty much every other room was the stairs down. Now, I could have kept going, but I just kept going down just to see and push my luck. And it was an amazing run. I've had so much fun playing this game so far. I've actually lost a lot of time today just playing and having fun with the game. Okay, so we're going to fight the snake. We're going to fight the bat. And something that's really cool that they added in a recent patch is by holding the attack, we're going to get not only the swirlies, but super damage. Okay, now the little pixel effects right there, and the sound effect was actually me leveling up, not so much the super damage, but still. Alright, so let's kill the little hand guys. All they do is just slow you down. When you have 2 or 3 of them on you, you pretty much just can't move. So that's something that's really annoying. Alright, so let's see if we can do a super damage on this little gremlin. Oh! There we go. And get him one more time. There we go. He's going to drop the green orbs, which will give us experience. And also the crate had apples, which will give us health. Instead of heading down, let's keep moving a little bit. Let's see. Okay, this was back here. So go back out. And you know what? Let's charge straight down. It worked for me last time. It probably won't work for me this time. But if nothing else, it'll make it a little bit more intense. Okay. So, oh, shoot. You took my potion. No, not the apple too. These guys can do damage to you, but their main focus is actually stealing items from you. So, well, don't like that. Skeleton. These mummies actually have a lot more health. They're easy to kill, though, because of the fact that they have such slow movement. But you want to be careful that even though they're easy to kill, they can surround you. So you got to be a little careful. I want to get to that experience before it fades away. There we go. And there we go. Got him. So let's go this way. Some of the things that may be a concern for some people is that the game actually is relatively difficult. It will get you killed several times. It's kind of the nature of the game. I don't think it's a bad thing, but for those of you that may just want to rush through things, you're going to have to slow down just a little bit on average to make sure you're hitting enemies and not getting hit in turn. Because if you just run through smash and X like this, a lot of times you're going to take a little bit of damage while you're hitting them. Okay, another level up. Nice. That's going to raise our max health up another 10, and also our max damage up by 5. Okay, so now this guy, I'm going to smash X because he's on me, and I want to get him off as soon as possible. Now, if we have a farther reach weapon, like I got a scythe last game, a scythe of awesome, it actually can't hit those because the blade itself's far away. But man, that thing, it would hit things in one shot almost any enemy I was fighting. Plus, it gave me a lot of range to stay away from enemies. Okay, so let's focus the snake. So you can see here, we're pretty much not moving because 2 of the little hands are on us. Alright, so let's go grab our loot. Now, one thing that I picked up earlier was this potion. So I'm going to cycle through with my gamepad. The nice thing, too, is that you can bind any of the actions to any button you want on your gamepad. So it makes it very easy to, well, play how you want to play. But what I'm going to do is use my bumper buttons to get to this Fuchsia Potion. The Fuchsia Potion will actually work like a Binding of Isaac pill in that it'll randomly give us a stat up, stat down, health, random different effects. And I'm not sure always what the positive effects are. It looks like possibly something with our damage. If you recognize the effects, it'll actually, you'll know what it does, but I, as of yet, don't. Now, when you get a negative thing, not only will, like a stat down, the stat will actually highlight itself by doing it as a number, a different color, and then also you'll start vomiting everywhere. The vomiting everywhere is kind of the easy way of telling that something bad happened. So let's hit our switch, and most likely a bridge will form. So we're going to jump over here and see if there's any loots. A lot of this game is exploring. Just like most roguelikes, you want to find that amazing loot, that amazing item, spell, or treasure trove that's really going to give you a leg up. So in the last game, I was able to find every potion I found gave me something positive. Whereas the last 4 times I've played the game, every potion I've got gave me something terrible. So got my luck cut out for me on that one. In the same extent, I found that scythe and a couple equipment pieces that really gave me massive armor and massive amounts of attack damage. So that is definitely a luck-based thing that the game is based on. But there's a lot of skill involved too. Being able to hit the enemies without being hit is something that's really amazing, because unless you find potions that'll give you health, let's just head down, or a bunch of apples, you're going to eventually die. So you need to make sure you're not taking that much damage. Okay, let's pick up monies again. Get our score up a little bit higher, so we're at 259. It's not bad, not bad. It's not great at all, but, you know, looking on the positive side, it could be worse, right? It's not 1. Okay, so let's hit this. All right. So we're going to pick up the gem, which actually gave us 100. Dang, that's nice. Those are a little bit rare, but obviously you can see why, because they gave me 100 gold. All right, the switch looks like it's... Oh, whoa! That's probably not good, right? Okay, oh, he's aggro. Oh, shoot! Okay, did we hit the switch? I don't think we hit the switch. Eat some apples, eat some apples, eat some apples. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, yeah. You want some? You want some? Oh, God, he wants some. He wants some. He wants some. All right. Heroic clash. Heroic clash. Heroic clash did not work for us. 903 on the leaderboard. Alright, let's play that again. I want to show you guys how awesome it is and how cool the fact that it does have extra replayability. Alright, so we're going to come down here. We still have our character, but let's go with... he's kind of generic. Kind of generic. She's cool looking, but let's go with a guy this time. Okay, well, he has purple hair. That's different. We'll grab our lantern, we'll grab our apples, and we're going to head on down. Okay, so what do we have this time around? Let's see. Let's go this way. Some bats and some snakes. Easy enough, easy enough. We don't have our levels anymore. We don't have our old equipment, but it's not like we made a whole lot of progress that time, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay. Now, the thing is, when you're playing multiplayer, up to 4 players, not only can you play with the keyboard, but you can also play with the controllers. You actually turn into a spirit and can collect orbs that will eventually resurrect you. So that's something that's really cool. So if you have people around, they can help you out a little bit, and there's a chance of coming back. Oh, we're spewing. We're spewing. I can't tell what that negatively affected. Maybe it was going to give us like a defense down, but we don't have any. I'm not sure. And ooh, what is that? Nimble Ethereal Cthulhu Hat of Protection. Oh, that is awesome. So Nimble, I think, maybe gave us a better jump. Ethereal, maybe were harder to hit. And Hat of Protection is just some added defense. Oh, wow. This is the coolest item I've ever seen in the game. And I've seen some awesome things, including the bunny ears, cat hats. Ooh, what is that a door? Ooh. What's in here? Anything special? Because the game is randomized, something really cool like that happening, I've never seen that, isn't always a good thing. Maybe I'm just getting trolled. But depending on what this potion is, questionable yellow potion. I'm not sure what that did. Oh, lime green. So here's our drunken effect that if you drink beer, I'm not moving the controller at all right now. It is moving it all over the place. So if you take this near lava, near traps, near enemies, you're pretty much going to get your butt kicked in. Those little thumpings mean something's moving around here, like the stones or the wall. I don't see anything, but let's go in here. We're going to kick down our little gremlins in the face. We're going to hit our snake. All right, what else do we have? Oop, more potions. Oh, he stole it! I hate these guys. Yeah. Cthulhu is here to save all. Save all with this massive sword of death. Sword of death. Yes, that's all I could come up with. Another really cool thing is that you can actually interact with the items in the game by hitting them with the sword. It does, obviously the blocks and the bricks and stuff like that will break, but you can actually kick the money around too. You can actually kick enemies in with your sword or slash them into them, hit them into the boxes, and the boxes will break. Little things like that I think are really cool. It's nice to see the designers thinking that stuff up and having that implemented into the game. You know what? Let's go this way. So we'll play just a little bit more because I really want to show you how random the game is. There's really cool stuff. Every time you play the game, hopefully you're going to learn. Because you're going to die. You're really going to die. It's just going to happen. But hopefully every time you learn that... oh, God, the statue came alive. Of course the statue came alive. Oh! Could have done that a little more strategic, but when have I ever been known for intelligence or strategy at all? Ooh, another level. Ooh, a hat. Okay, so let's unequip the Nimble Ethereal Cthulhu hat. And we'll compare it. Goblin Hat of Protection. So we're going to get a little bit more protection, but really, wearing Cthulhu's head around, I think, is worth the less protection. Ooh. Also looks like we may be running a little bit faster. It's possible. Oop. And our floor down. Go. Okay, well, level 3. Oh, skeleton. Get out of here. Lots of gold. Nice. Ooh, what is that? Oh, nice. Night hat. Safety, nimble, muscular hat of feebleness. Okay, so it probably is going to lower my damage a little bit, but looks like it definitely had a lot more protection. Ooh, okay, so there's nothing up there, but that is nice to know that the switch did give us the ability to go up. We have some more potions, which I might take in just a sec. Wow, a lot of potions. Potions, potions, potions. Vominos, we're out of there. And this, every once in a while I do get lost. I wouldn't say I'm lost right now just because this floor is just really big. It's like an XL floor in The Binding of Isaac. But there is a chance of you getting lost sometimes. It does happen. It doesn't happen a whole heck of a lot. Eventually, you know, you'll find your way by just trying the different areas. But that is something that will happen. I do recommend kind of keeping an eye on where you're at or keeping an idea of what's going on. So we hit a pressure plate, but I don't know what that did. Let's go into here. Oh! Looks like we opened up a wall of something. Oh, skeletons. Now what does that do? Not sure. It's really hard to tell sometimes what everything is doing, and I really like that aspect of the game. Switch, anything? Okay. Alright, level 4, not bad. See if we can find something pretty cool to fight. Oh god. Can't see. Scares me. You can use the lantern as a weapon, but it's really bad. It has no reach. So I recommend not doing it. So you find these rooms like this, and although it looks amazing, these are very deadly. Alright. Oof, run! Oh, hey, another hat. And a Plants vs. Zombie zombie. This is really cool. There actually are Plants vs. Zombies. Some have the little safety cone on their head. Some actually have the little rubber ducky floaty around it, too. It's really cool to see a nod towards another indie game in this one. Actually, Miner's Helmet. Ooh, it gives us light. That's awesome. This game is so cool. My friends, I really enjoy this game. I think you should really check them out. Support The Legend of Dungeon and Robot Loves Kitty. Check out the information in the video description below. Also, congratulations to Robot Loves Kitty for being greenlit on Steam. That's something that is really big for indie games. So my friends, if you could go over there, click on some links, show them some love, let them know what you think of the game, and look forward to even more goodness from them in the upcoming patches and betas. For more indie preview and review goodness, though, check out youtube.com/Pixabyte, the home of everything indie. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Inky Black Potion, huh? Ooh. Oh, it healed us. Nice. How about this one? Sparkling Gold Potion. Oh, that too.